Well, hello everybody out there in YouTube land. This here is Toronto Collector. Well, thanks to a awesome subscriber of ours, Paul in Mississauga there. He requested me on IG. If you want to request me on IG, send me anything on IG. There's my IG address right there. He requested me a collection of all my Maple Leaf figures here. Well, it's very vast and very many figures here, so I'm going to have to do this in a multi-part video here. So to start off with here, I will start off with a player here that always leads the team out at every game, which is the starting goaltender here, and then one of the least legendary goaltenders here is the first one on the wall here. It is number 1, Johnny Bauer, right here, and some of them are even dated here. I put a date sticker right there when they play for the Leafs. So this is number 1, Johnny Bauer here, and this one here is actually autographed to a fan. Here's where you see traces of the autograph right there. Unfortunately, I didn't preserve that better than I could have or should have preserved that better right there. But it was autographed by JB himself, downtown Maple Leaf Gardens. I have them there in white and blue. An interesting thing about Johnny Bauer, he never wore a mask, not even a leather one. So now moving on to his 1969 there with Terry Sawchuk in white and blue. And Terry actually did wear a mask. He wore just a plain leather one right there. Now moving ahead to 1970, so playing for at least for 2 years, was Bernie Perrant with his plain white mask right there. Now we jump ahead from the 70s to the 90s, because I don't think they made any goalie figures in the 80s. Jumping ahead now to 1991, there's Grad Fuhrer with GF on his mask right there. Then we jump ahead to 98 with Curtis Joseph wearing number 31 for the Leafs, in both white and blue. And finish off this row here, another hot goaltender for the Leafs here, also at number 31, but sadly no longer with the Leafs, is Freddie Anderson right there in both white and blue. And these two figures happen to be looking at each other right there. They're actually looking at each other. So that's the end of my Leaf row for now there. So please stay tuned for part 2 coming up.